nothing like prep time to get ready for my Chicago Marathon. Cheers to watching 2021's Berlin Marathon. But we're not pros. What are we going to take away from this race? As I was watching that race, man, there were so many things that I'm going to take away from that race as I'm preparing for my race. And the two biggest things that I'm going to take away is, number one, don't miss your aid stations. And number two, it is going to be pacing. Aid stations, there was a guy in third place, I'm blanking on his name, I'll put it on the screen right now. But if you remember the announcers talking about it, he missed his aid station at around 30-kilometer mark. It is pretty much one of the key times to be able to get your nutrition. And knowing and watching him miss it, and then a big fade by that runner, is really kind of one of those things that when I looked and watched that race, I was like, that is something I need to make sure I'm dialed in. I've practiced it a lot in my training. Don't miss your aid. If I know I'm taking a gel every 40 to 45 minutes, take my gel every 45. If you know you're gonna hit every aid station and grab one Gatorade and then the next aid station water, grab a Gatorade, grab water on the next one. Let's not miss our aid stations as we are coming into our peak race season. Number two, and one of the things that I took away the most, was pacing. I was blown away at the hype that even the pacers got in when Bekele was saying he was going after the world record. It got me to tune in earlier. I stayed off social media after my run, straight after my run, in the dark, took my phone outside, started watching some of it, let my wife go on her run. And so if I'm getting caught up in it, I'm not running it. Can you imagine what even the pacers felt like? And they took the race out entirely too quickly. In 1 hour, 48 minutes for a half marathon, which is the fastest half ever ran in any marathon. That was even faster than Kipchoge's half marathon world record pace. And to see Bekele even back off and then come back to finish in third, you could tell he knew that the pacing was off. But one of the things that I took away was how many people were in the pace group 2, which was supposed to cross at 62 minutes and 20 seconds, and they crossed around 62 minutes, 14, 15, 16, somewhere in there, depending on who they were. Out of the top 10, 7 runners were in that pace 2 group or after. And so what did that get me to think is, as I'm preparing, as we are preparing for our marathons, is we will all get caught up in that hype. I know I get caught up in the hype, but every time I've ran a really good race, it has not been jumping out to burning rubber because I'm in better fitness than I was before. I did that in my half marathon PR attempt in March, and I blew up. I watched it happen in this marathon, the Berlin 2021. I've watched it in plenty of other races. And so let that be a lesson to us. Even the pros, when they take it out way too fast, we can learn from that and dial in what we're trying to do for our pacing. Let that be our lesson. If we're gonna watch these races, let's take note of it. Today's run, super easy, nice 7 miles, capping off the week right around 65 miles. Pulling it way back this week, going around 50 miles flat. It'll be fun, ready to get it dialed in. Hope you guys enjoyed the Berlin Marathon. Those were the two key takeaways for us. Take care, have a great day.